Hello everyone, I'm Johannes and I'm here to tell you about a story, probably the most scary or terrifying story event in my life. It happens about 6 years ago, on the summer on 2011. In my life, for real, many times were happen strange particular things. Especially I see in a different situation, I don't know, strange things, strange presence, especially between the years 2008 to 2012. I see many strange things or paranormal things like UFO in the sky, lights in the sky, particular lights in the sky, or strange creatures like ghosts. For example, one time the ghost of a little girl. I remember that this girl was playing with a red ball near the street and disappeared. Or another time, for example, a little strange creature that I don't know what it was. It was like a little elf with green skin and a blue suit that watched me for 3 seconds and after disappear. But and other strange and particular situation. But the most scary, the most real, I think, was happened in the summer 2011, and one night, as many time, I was come back home about late night, about midnight or 1 a.m. with my car. And I want to say that I never use drugs or I never smoke, so my mind was always very clear, always. And that time I was come back with my car, and I was parking over there, near the wall over there. And when I go out from my car, I feel like strange. I feel like a very cold in all my body. But it was summer, it was July, so it was very warm, the weather. But I feel very cold, especially in my chest and at my stomach. And I feel like that was something that pressed me in the chest. So, and the extremely strong feelings that was something or someone that watched me. So this was the first night. But this kind of thing happened to me a different time in my life. So I don't care. I don't care at the moment, and I go to sleep. This particular event will repeat. It was repeat for the next days, but every day more the sensation became very stronger and very scary. It was repeated for about 1 week. At the 4 or 5 day, now I don't remember very well, these feelings become very stronger, and also plus of these feelings were another scary things, that I was hearing a noise that it was like I don't know, footsteps, heavy footsteps of a great animal or a man, a great man. And the steps were probably in this area where I am now, where I am talking to you. But on summer, this area have the grass very tall, so it's not possible to see through the grass. Anyway, so that day I was very scary. These things happened the next day again, and it was the 6th day of this particular event. Until the 7th day, so after 1 week for the first feelings, about this experience. Has the same night before I was go out. I come back to home with my car, and when I parking over there, always over there, I go out from my car. I close the door of the car, and I feel very strong and very cold. But in a way that I never feel it like it before in my life, no? And I was scared because I know at the time that someone is watching me. So I decided to stay, not to go out, but to stay and to try to understand what it was happened. What if really was there was something or someone that watched me, something that walk, because I heard again the heavy steps, and they were very heavy at that night. So I stay for about I don't remember, probably 10 seconds, and I watch around in this courtyard. I watch around, and finally, and now I scary to say it, but over there, I was there, and almost over there, I see something. I see a creature. I see this big shadow, black shadow, very, and it was very big and very tall, because I am very tall. I am almost 2 meters. I am 6 feet and 4 inches, and these shapes, it looks very taller than me. But the most scary thing was not also the shade, the shadow, but was the big red eye that this shadow have. And they were very big and very shining, and it was like watching me. And at the time, so I was very scary, and I didn't know what to do, if to run, if to go to the shadow. I stay paralyzed for some seconds, and I don't know what to do. And after that, I see the shadow, this big shadow with the red eyes, that start to walk to me. And so after probably 3-4 seconds, that the shadow was almost to me about 10 or 15 meters. I was very scary, so I ran away. I ran over the wall over there, that were behind that wall there, that is my house. So I closed the gate of my courtyard, my garden. I closed the gate and I ran into my house. In my house, the door is full of glass, so that you can see out. And when I close the door, I see out through the gate, and I see that eyes that was near my gate, like I don't know, that still watch me. I was very terrifying, and still now when I talk about this story, I'm still terrified. So in that moment I was very scary, and I go in another room for probably 5 minutes, and after I turn to the door, but the eyes there, the shadow, there's no more. I go out to see, but for this moment I never see again these creatures. I don't know what is it, but I know that it was real, because I see it for different seconds. I see that eyes. I remember still now the shape of the shadow, the eyes, the noise of the heavy steps. I don't know. I talk about this story only with a few friends and families, but now I wanna. It was many times that I want to do. I would like to do a video to talk about that, because a different month after this strange things that happen to me, I see, you know, on the web, and I see probably the creatures that it was more similar. In the world there are since many years there are many encounters of a creatures that called the Mothman. And when I see the picture of these creatures, it was really like the one I saw. It was really like. So I don't know if if it really was a Mothman. At that time, when I saw it the first time, I call it the crow man, because it was like a big crow with this black shadow and eyes. I also search if there are animals, real animals that have red eyes at the night, and I see that probably just the fox. The foxes have the red eyes in the dark, but I don't believe that it could exist a fox that is taller than me, and he can't step by 2 feet like a man. So, and the eyes were very big. So until now I don't really know what it was, this creature. But until now, every time that someone, my friends or or people I know that tell me about this that I told them about this story, yes, it was the only time in my life that I was really scary, because it was very real. So I hope that probably someone or anybody can tell me about more about this. I studying since many years about creatures, ufologies, paranormal, and I think that was probably the Mothman, if it really exists. I don't know. Okay, thanks for watching this video, and thank you for watching my story. Hi everybody.